Welcome to the Creative Coach Podcast. I'm Wade Kingsley. This is your weekly dose of creativity. It helps you unlock your creative potential so you can get your ideas out in the world. Now, I treat these as like a one-on-one coaching session. So it's just me talking to you about creativity. But if you'd like to talk back to me, which is give me any feedback or any comments or suggestions or topics you'd like me to cover, it's really simple. Just email me, wade@thecreativecoach.com, or you can DM me on any of our social channels. Now, I've just recently returned from a fantastic family holiday. Now, I went to Japan. I don't know about you, but I'm hearing everyone at the moment say Japan's on my bucket list, or I've just been, or I really would look forward to go. It seems to be the place that a lot of people would really love to go at the moment. And the reason is it's just a fabulous country to visit. The food's great, it's safe, it's clean. It's a really nice place to travel. But I bring it up in the context of creativity because it helped me unblock some mental blocks I had around some projects I'm working on, or just some business planning or other general thinking. I felt more free in my thoughts. Now, it wasn't just because I was on holidays and a bit more relaxed. And it wasn't just because I was in Japan. It was because I was doing what's called the road less traveled. Now, the road less traveled is a common phrase, but what it actually means in this context is to try and mix up your routine to go somewhere you haven't seen before in order to try and unblock those neural pathways in your mind. You can do this too. You don't have to go overseas to do this. It can be something that you do as part of your regular routine. So here's some examples. Let's say you catch a train every day to an office at work. Maybe sometimes you work from home, but by and large, you're getting the train. You're going to get on at pretty much the same station near where you live, and you're pretty much going to get off at the same station, which is where you live, where you work. Maybe think about it like this. Why don't you get off a stop earlier or get off a stop later? Add in that extra 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, to walk back to your office, to observe things around you, to look and find those things that provide new stimulus, because we know that creative thinking requires stimulus. It's like that phrase, start with a blank page. That's actually really bad advice, or at least people take it in the wrong context. It means to kind of free your mind, but a lot of people sort of literally start with a blank page or a blank screen when they're trying to be creative. But we need inputs. We need stimulus to be able to get our creative thinking going so our brains can make connections and patterns and pair up things that hadn't been paired up before. So when I was in Japan, I was seeing different restaurants, different shopping experiences, different retail. I was eating different food. I was talking to different people. I was using a different language even. But it doesn't have to be that extreme. You can actually just find things you can do in every part of your day to do that. Maybe you listen to a podcast on the way to work. Maybe it's this one, and thank you if you do. But maybe there's other podcasts you could listen to. Maybe you could listen to some music instead of a podcast. Maybe you're always listening to one genre of music or a radio station. Why don't you change channels just once? Just try something different. By actually enacting that road less traveled, whether it be a literal road or figuratively in your mind, it's important to keep opening up those pathways. And this is something I do in my coaching sessions when I find people are having that mental block. They get stuck on something that they can't get unstuck out of, or one common complaint often is like, oh, I just can't think of anything, or I'm just getting no new ideas. The very first thing you've got to remember is you have to go towards inspiration. A lot of people wait for it to come to you, but you have to go towards it. And it means taking some sort of action, standing up from your desk and moving around, going out for a walk, reading a book, watching a documentary, believe it or not, surfing. Go down the YouTube rabbit hole because it will prompt some stimulus that you didn't have before. It's a great way to unblock. But in terms of traveling, if you can't get away on a holiday anytime soon, find a way to put something different in your day that replicates that holiday experience. Maybe eat a different cuisine, go to a different place, talk to someone different. The difference is the key. I look forward to hearing you sending me some stories about what things you've been doing differently. I'd love to know. If you have an experience where you've done something differently and it's helped unblock your creativity, drop me an email, wade@thecreativecoach.com, or get in touch on any of our socials. That's it for the Creative Coach this week. Encourage you to get out there, try something different, do something different. Maybe even eat some Japanese food, just in homage of this episode. For now, I'll say sayonara and stay creative.